Okay, we're here back again, folks, kicking off the Grace celebration. We got Pastor Phil Sadaka, whose father is Neil Sadaka, the great entertainer. You'll see him in Vegas. You'll see we recruited Pastor Phil out of Vegas. He was pastoring at one of the casinos there. And Pastor, why don't you introduce your group here?
Well, right here I got my wonderful wife, Alicia, and my baby that's coming, my baby boy, and our girl here, Tiffany.
She's not really our girl.
So they're new to the Patriotic Celebration. Now what we do every year is we just go around and we introduce some folks, and then we talk to them about some questions in our government. So what we're going to do here today is we're going to ask Pastor Phil to name the Secretary of State as it is currently.
Secretary of State, I would have to say Angie Umbenhauer.
Okay. Now that's
Secretary,
wrong,
right?
of course. We all know that's Condoleezza Rice. Pastor Phil's just got jet lag. He's only been here for a couple months. Mother Pastor, who is the current Secretary of Defense?
Oh, I do know this one. Colin Powell, is that right?
No, it's not Colin Powell.
That was
Okay,
fun.
now, what we've noticed here is that pastors from Vegas and California don't really know much about government. We're with Officer Schaefer of the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department, and you'll notice that Officer Schaefer's on his bicycle. Officer Schaefer got in a little trouble, not allowed to disclose what he did to his cruiser. Let's just say it involved some fireworks and some not so legal activity. So he's out on patrol on his bicycle today. Officer Schaefer, how long have you been with the police department?
Almost 10 years.
10 years, 10 years. Okay, now, the present police chief of the city of Indianapolis is
Mike Spears.
Mike Spears. Okay, now, is it true that the police department gets most of its weaponry from Don's Guns?
No.
Now listen, we appreciate you being here, and remember, Grace Assembly of God, we don't want to make any money, folks. We just love to ask questions. Okay, and we're back now. We are with
Janie Neely.
Janie Neely from Grace Assembly of God. Janie's one of the face painters this year. Janie, where did you go to school to get your degree for face painting?
I'm using a stamp.
What?
I'm using a stamp.
So, you're not an accredited face painter?
Not at all.
Well, folks, listen, I'm embarrassed to say that this year we're using substitute face painters who are not accredited with the National Association of Face Painters. Being a Christian, does that bother you at all, Janie, that you're impersonating someone who is supposed to be accredited at face and hand painting and you have no such accreditation?
I am terribly sorry. I'm just an amateur.
Well, now, Janie, we're going to end this interview. Normally I give people longer interviews, but since you're a phony, I can't let this thing go on too long. It's probably not even going to clear the tape. It probably won't even be in the video this year. But just ask a couple questions. Who's the President of the United States right now?
Bush.
Who was it before President Bush?
Everybody seems to like the star.
Bush.
Oh man, this is embarrassing. Folks, this is one of the most embarrassing interviews
I'm a senior.
Okay, we're back again, and we are with
Sergeant Scott Hill.
Sergeant Scott Hill. Now normally, Sergeant Hill, I'm a little sarcastic, make fun of people, but seeing as how you're the only one I've interviewed today that could possibly, more than likely, would beat me up, I'm going to refrain from doing that. Are you getting ready to send off on active duty, or
I'm
where are you right
currently
now?
active duty at Fort Riley, Kansas. I leave September 27th to go to Camp Anaconda.
Okay, so he's currently active duty in Kansas. He's getting ready to go to Camp Anaconda. Where is Camp Anaconda?
It's northern Iraq.
Northern Iraq. He's going right in the heart of the battle. Is there anything you want to say to the people who might be watching this about what you guys are doing over there? Is this your first term?
Yes, it'll be my first term over there.
Well, listen, we appreciate what you're doing. We pray that the Lord will bless you and bring you back safely. We appreciate it.
I appreciate what you guys are doing for us.
Thank
here.
you. Okay, we're back. It's me and Sergeant Hill, and I thought before I left for Iraq, since they're going to be doing all the defeating over there, I'd give him a little taste of defeat since he won't experience over there. Just want to let you know that I have done my stretching exercises, and my current record sits at 13-0 in the monster tricycle races. Okay, Sergeant, on 3. 1, 2. Cut the tape, start it back up. As you can see, I clearly smoking, and I don't even do steroids. Okay, I'm with Patrick from Papa John's in Franklin. Gotta say that I've ordered quite a bit from that place. They make good pizza. Last year, if you've watched the video, you'll know that one of my prowesses is eating. And in the video last year, I defeated a teenage girl in a glazed donut eating contest. 1, 2, 3. And we're about to take part in a pizza eating contest right now. And we're gonna start on the count of 3. 1, 2, hold on a minute, 3. This may be a little longer than a donut. Take a commercial break. Tell us a little bit about yourself, Patrick.
We're working on Papa John's, Squire Lyle. Pretty good at talking with food in my mouth.
Are you the manager?
I'm assistant manager.
So then I'll be able to get a discount from now when I call.
We might be able to arrange something.
He's doing pretty good, folks. Man knows his way around a slice of pizza. And it's clearly obvious that I won. My record stands at 2-0. I'd like to thank Patrick for coming out and being a vendor this year. And you can't win them all, Patrick.
I tried.
I shake your hand with my right hand, but there's something unbecoming in it. Folks, we'll be back. Okay, folks, I'm gonna go ahead and take a Tums now after that pizza contest we had. It's starting to bother me.
Yeah.
We're back, and we are with
Margaret Burris.
Margaret Burris.
Right.
Now, Margaret,
Yeah.
can I take a stab that you are related to Jim Burris?
Right, I'm his mother.
You are Jim Burris's mom. Okay.
Right.
Now, when this camera's over, we want to know everything bad that Jim ever did growing up.
Oh, good.
Okay. Now, we're with Margaret. Margaret, you went to pastor school one year with us, didn't you?
Right.
Okay. We were flying to Phoenix, Assembly of God, right?
Right.
You sat in the row with me. Do you remember?
Well, I don't remember.
You hogged the
much.
window.
Okay,
You would
yeah,
not let
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Do you remember?
Okay.
You remember
Yeah.
you put me in a headlock and tried to throw me on the ground?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't let me look out the window?
Right.
Well, just between you and I, I'm very bitter about that still.
Oh,
but
well, I'm sorry.
no, that's okay. Well, I forgive you because that's what I have to do as a Christian,
Right.
which I am. Okay, now we see you're wearing your patriotic shirt with the beads to say USA. Did you make this shirt yourself?
No.
Did you buy it?
Right.
Where would one find this denim shirt with the
I don't know.
bedazzled? I thought maybe you had a bedazzler. Do you own a bedazzler?
What?
A bedazzler.
What is a bedazzler?
A bedazzler would be the kind of device that would be used to construct the shirt with the beads. The USA would have been put on with a bedazzler.
Okay, I've got.
I own a bedazzler. I mean, you know, I'm not embarrassed. I'm not ashamed to admit I have.
I have.
Do you have a bedazzler?
Yeah.
Did you use the bedazzler on this?
No.
Okay. Now, the final question is, who invented denim?
Who?
Who invented denim?
Oh, Levi Strauss.
Levi Strauss, and I see you're a big fan.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I'm West, but I'm a big fan.
She's what? Now, where are you from, Margaret?
I was born in Arizona and grew up in Oregon.
Well, you were born in, well, that explains why you wouldn't let me look out the window. You were homesick.
Right.
Okay, folks, this is Brad. I'm with Margaret. She may or may not own a bedazzler. I've not quite got down to the bottom of that story.
Yes,
But
I do.
she does. She does own a bedazzler, and she is a fan of denim, and we appreciate her taking time out of her busy schedule to talk with us.
Hey, we're not done yet. We still got some more interviews to do.
What?
Come on.
You mean we're not done yet?
No, you can't be sleeping.
Well, this thing never ends. Okay, we're back with the Conner Prairie Settlement. They've been defending their outpost, and going to interview them. We're with Ben Franklin, and he discovered electricity. Now, what was it that made you think electricity might be out there for the taking?
Well, nobody was using it.
Nobody was using it. Well, we've been visiting with the sons and daughters of the American Revolution. All joking aside, what they do is great. It's great for our country. It's important that we always remember our heritage and that it not get distorted and changed by those who would do that. We appreciate what you do, and thanks for visiting with us.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.